now, and this is pretty awesome. So we are on turn 154. We have conquered almost all of America. They only have Baltimore left, which looks pretty crummy for them. And right now we're kind of solidifying our empire, getting into the industrial era, so that we can hopefully invade England and continue to grow our mighty empire. We need to improve the coal here, since we're going to be building factories and, well, theoretically coal mines pretty soon. That's nice. They shot the man, what do we got to do to get into the vampire club? Maybe it's impossible at this point in the game, not sure. Alright, so Pagoda, we built the factory, but we don't have power, unfortunately. Alright, let's heal there. And let's take a look at, we complete the industrial zones, get the workshop here in Los Angeles. The alternative, of course, is to get more builders. We want to build a hacienda here to make this into a massive, essentially a massive plantation. It's pretty cool. And here we're going to build a farm so that we can have this farm diamond, allowing us to grow some of these cities a little better, as well as improve their housing. Focus on growth. This will grow the city pretty fast. We can do that for a few turns. Again, Pagoda doesn't have power, so we could get a coal power plant, which is probably what we want to do. It's going to boost the production by quite a bit. However, we're going to need to get this coal online pretty soon, and we just used this builder. So we might want to actually purchase a builder here. We need 660, so it's going to be about 3 more turns. Yeah, these guys will each only have... Oh, this guy's got 4 charges, but it would take him just as many turns to get down here. So we'll probably buy the builder in New York. We have 2 envoys we can send. This would be pretty good, but this doesn't actually give us a bonus since we already are the suzerain of Hunza. Let's see. We could go to Nazca to increase faith. Auckland actually would be pretty great. We could get more production in our factories. Same with Hong Kong. And we could even go towards becoming the suzerain of one of them. Neither of them really benefit us that much, though. So maybe we just put an envoy into each. Alright. Let's see. 1 charge left on this builder. We could build a farm here to improve the housing in Quito. We could come over here and do a lumber mill, which actually might be the best option. Of course, we could also bring him down to improve the niter. We already are full on niter, though. It would take 7 turns to get there. So yeah, let's come over here and let's get a lumber mill on that rainforest. This farm, create a farm triangle, giving us a lot of food and a lot of housing in Panama. We could even buy these tiles if we wanted to continue to grow that way. However, I don't see the point of growing that, of paying for those tiles when we need that gold to buy a builder, probably. So, let's bring this single charge over to here. And let's bring this builder's charges this direction. Ooh, this heavy chariot is in trouble. Though the knight can save him. Beautiful. Let's heal him up then before he is eliminated. We also should have seen a barbarian encampment. Spawn. Barbarian outpost. Alright, so there's one there, not bad, and one way too far away. But we can get to this one. Let's bring this musketman in to heal. Continue to heal this musketman, then we'll send both of them over here to hopefully clear that. We got this. Let's heal up the knight where he's at. Oh, here's a builder. How did I miss this guy? Perfect, we don't need to build one. You know what? Maybe we will go ahead and spend the gold then right here to get a farm, another farm diamond right here, because That way we can use this to build better districts, which we can already build here soon. Like a commercial hub. Like right there, yeah, it's probably going to be the best place to build it too, so. Probably would want to buy this tile and this tile.
I saw a bank that said 24.
We can get banks now. Another barbarian encampment, but too far away. Let's take a look at the tech tree. We have the tech shuffle mode, so they don't look like they normally do. Kind of throws a wrench into the gears. Let's probably go to steam power. We could use railroads. Our empire is growing. However, we also, with that, are going to need, well, iron and coal, but also an encampment, which we are building here in Quito. We were going to need an actual armory. And we don't have the armory here. Now that we've completed the factory, however... Oh no, we're building the factory, okay. Which should boost production here in Washington quite a bit. We can get some of these other buildings we need. I completed the university here. So let's take a look at what to build. We have decent housing. The growth is also relatively quickly. We could focus on it, and it doesn't even change anything. So, what else to build? We could get an industrial zone, but I think we'd rather get one in this city, and we are going to have a settler going out there pretty soon. So it's probably more optimal to either get, let's see, we have entertainment complex. We have one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's too far away to actually help this city. And I think we have one here, which is also too far away. So this city probably is a good place to get an entertainment complex. Either that or in this city, which would be 6 away and maybe too far away from this. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to be here, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would be in range. Maybe we get the commercial hub first. And let's see, right here is a decent place, as is here, except these are also really great hills to improve. You know what, let's actually get another builder. There's a lot of mines or lumber mills we could build here to boost that city. Completed the factory, let's get the power plant to also get cities powered in this region. Having completed this builder. Let's see, do we quickly want to come over here to boost the capital? This actually would be a phenomenal district, potentially. Let's get these improved first, and then maybe bring them back up here. And then let's use this single charge. We could do a chop and a mine, or we can do a lumber mill on this hill. I think we'll do a lumber mill here, or a chop to put another district down. Let's probably chop this though, and then put a mine. Let's go next turn. Okay, let's see. We have this builder coming up here on the way. Let's go ahead and get the farm. It's a pretty great location for a farm. Oh, that's right. We were gonna. Okay, yeah. This builder doesn't do anything here. That's where we're putting our encampment. So let's actually get this single charge. Probably going to do a chop and a mine here, unless we do a chop and another district. So let's come this way to improve this, or we could chop it and put one of these down. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, America, you can dance us all you want. You're just lucky we didn't completely eliminate you. I should eliminate that barbarian. Crossbowmen. Now have these healed musketmen, so let's get them over here. Having completed the arena, the entertainment complex is full, so we could probably get, honestly, more builders. We just have so many tiles that could use improvements. Wouldn't mind focusing more on growth to get this city filled out in population as well. Let's get a builder here to get some of these mines down and boost production in this city. We're going to do a chop. We'll put a mine down once we get this builder finished. Let's also bring this knight. Let's see, how long till that settler's done? Yeah, let's bring him forward. Just make sure there's no barbarians or enemies near there. Improved coal. Oh, we can put it on a hill too. Interesting. It does provide housing. And the housing is pretty full here. And a mine doesn't provide housing. However, we could use more production, I think. And we could use these last two to come over here and build 2 farms. I think we'll have to use some gold, but I think that's fine. Ooh. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and accept this gift. We also... Only 7 turns left. They're sending us great gifts. It's awesome. Luckily that flood didn't really affect us. Alright, so we killed an Ethiopian spy. Very nice. Now we have only the 1 charge here, but it would be great to chop, build a plantation, and then get another plantation here. So we're into the chop. Just 1 turn away from getting the coal power plant. And here, I think we should do a chop and a mine since we already have these 2 lumber mills. And we shouldn't be too worried about a drought then. It also allows us to complete the encampment and be even closer to getting out the... I think we should go stable. And then we can go armory after that. Put this guy to sleep, heal up the musket men. Go next. Well, let's improve the coal first, and then with the last 2 charges, a chop and a mine here would be good. Though it might lead to droughts. We could do a lumber mill instead, and a lumber mill here. The production and growth in New York is actually really good. It's a pretty awesome city. I think to prevent droughts, they were going to do lumber mills in these. The knight on alert. Man, that language is nuts. Oh yes, we would love your gold. Thank you. Ooh, you too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also, Canada's finally growing down here, so they're kind of getting to an invadable area. Man, I would love to be America doing a culture game and having this whole mountain range be awesome. Alright, production in the capital. We are now powered, which boosts our production even more, and we can get the Royal Valley. However, if we do that, we do lose access to a really good food resource. We don't even have a commercial hub in this city yet. That's a +4 commercial hub, wow. This would boost production in the city, plus production for each mine and quarry in the city. Now, there's not a lot of mines in this city. If there's any other city, they could build that. Requires a factory adjacent to industrial zone, adjacent to river. So yeah, we could definitely build it in either one of these cities. Probably Washington, once the factory's done. It would take longer, but Washington's probably a better city to have the Royal Valley in. Well, there's not a ton of mines here either, although there is a quarry, to be fair. And we can have Washington, it is grabbing a couple of the mines. We can put a mine here. And a mine here. That's true. Yeah, so let's definitely put it in Washington. Let's also get another builder out here to get some of these mines down for Washington. That's interesting. We are filled up on housing. Housing isn't a terrible idea, but I think the mine is better. Let's bring these 2 build charges here. Having completed the workshop, let's get this. Oh, do we want the factory? We are going to have a factory here. So the factory isn't going to provide that much production for this city since it's already going to be boosted by other nearby factories. I'd rather start getting some more builders out of this city. That's right, I was wondering why we put Magnus in the capital, is to grow the capital faster, which is a good thing. So then we're going to hold off on the Royal Valley and try and get it in Washington. I think that's a better place. I mean, it's debatable, right? This tile is just really good, and also we need it for the growth in this city. In the meantime, we could get either a commercial hub or a harbor. Now, a harbor here is a pretty good idea, or even here it's a +3. We also want to improve the whales. This would improve our housing. Commercial hubs aren't a terrible idea, but honestly, I think we might take advantage of this, the one place of a harbor. It's pretty debatable what's the best thing to build here. Now, if we built the harbor, interesting, no one has built the mausoleum. It gives a lot of science. We could build the harbor in a place where maybe we could build the mausoleum. 1, 2, 3. So maybe we build the harbor actually here. Doesn't give us any bonuses though, or we build it here for the +2, but then we have to build the mausoleum right there, which isn't really a problem. Let's do that. We completed the settler. We're going to delete this pin unless we decide to get that city right here. There's not a huge benefit to it anymore. There's more of a benefit to getting a settler here, but this city is, or this island is filled with barbarians. So let's get this first settler here. I think we go ahead and get the another settler, so we can get this city right here. And then maybe we get a third up here. I definitely want to explore that island more. So let's move this Iamero over there. Let's see. Okay, so we just completed the University in Panama. What to do next? Now we probably want to put a district right about here. We could also get this improved with a mine or a chop on a mine instead of spending the gold on buying another tile. Commercial would be really nice. Let's do that. And with that, let's come over here and chop it out. Alrighty, so there are barbarians. Let's come around and see just how far up this island goes. It might actually not be a mine island. It might actually be just like the North Pole, right? We don't know that much about it yet. But, you know, it looks like it's green. It's got citrus.
It is arguable whether the human race have
Panama
been
Canal, we can
gainers
get
by the march of
canals,
science.
and we can get railroads with military engineers now. However, we don't have any military engineers yet. We did just complete the stable, and we'll get an armory, and we'll have Quito get us military engineers pretty soon. Okay, with that, we could go towards sanitation, getting us towards refining. Ballistics would be good, giving us towards scientific theory. And then economics gives us the stock exchange. Feels weird how late we got coal. It's like super close to oil. Normally they're pretty separated, I think. I think we're gonna go for ballistics so we can go towards scientific theory, boosting our plantation improvements. Because I think these count as a plantation. They'll give us more food soon. We need a builder out here. We need builders everywhere. There's a nice mine. We're gonna put a lumber mill here, another one there. Alright, so we got a great engineer. Triggers the recruit moment for one random technology from the modern era, and workshops provide +3 culture. We're gonna go ahead and take that. And we will activate him here. Thank you, Leonardo da Vinci. And now we are gonna escape. Oh, 260 gold. He better. Successful, but he was captured. How did he get the gold out, I wonder? Getting captured. And we were spying. Who were we spying on? It was Brazil. That was the only person that had a place where we could steal gold. What is up with that? Can't make a deal? It's gotta be a bug. Now, we can trade with Halifax for 10 gold. Plus a little bit of production, a little bit of science. Hampton for a little bit of growth, a little less gold. Toronto for more gold, but less other things. Yeah, that's probably the best, though. It's either going to be Halifax or Hamilton. A little bit of faith, a little bit of production, a little bit of growth, a little bit. Let's go to Halifax. Oh yeah, we'll cease, and then that's probably why we couldn't make the deal, because he was waiting to talk to us. Yeah, that's why. It's kind of a weird bug. Let's see how much that would take. 33 gold, not bad. He doesn't have... Oh, he does. He does everything we have. Let's see if we offer any niter. Yeah, that sounds like a great deal. And that gives us the spy back. Interesting. Oh, here's coal. We might want to settle over here to get more coal. Alright, with that spy, we could counter spy to be fair in the capital. Oh, what were they trying to do where we killed them? Was it, I think, was it sabotage production? Or was it oust the governor? Probably he's advanced at siphoning funds, so we probably would prefer him to try and steal more gold. Though 192 gold is atrocious. What is the AI doing? Like, why do they have 0 gold? And I guess we'll go back, but... I feel like the AI is doing everything but getting gold. Let's bring this heavy chariot back so that we can use level him up. We're gonna accept your gifts. Of course we will. He got mad at me and how he's sending me gold. Perfect. Alright, let's settle. Do we want to be any closer to this wonder? Since we are pretty close to this city, we're trying to space things out. Maybe we do want to move a little further away. We could go to where the knight is, which is a little closer to the wonder. Access to some of these yields without losing too much space. Now we would be settling on this maze tile, which isn't ideal. Though we would, if we did settle there, we could get mines here on the amber, giving us an industrial zone. Oh no, because we had to build the industrial zone right here, didn't we? To get that 6 production bonus over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if we build this city here. And an industrial zone here is... I guess there could be mines next to it. Same as right here. And we would have to have an aqueduct and a dam, which we could do, but then we'd have to settle where we are. Yes, okay, yeah, that's what we'll do. That's fine. Let's delete the pin. Although, let's pin out our thoughts here. That's an industrial zone here, an aqueduct here, and a dam right there. Now, we'd have to chop the corn, but that'll actually just help the city grow pretty quickly. And if we buy a builder anywhere, or anything anywhere, it's probably this city. To quickly get some things built up. I think we also should get a watermill, gonna boost the production. Grab the granary. And let's grab a builder. We'll use that builder to do a chop, and then some other improvements. And we did lose the Suzerain of Hunza. Don't like that, but we don't have any envoys to send. So we'll have to fix that later. How many turns? 8 more turns, and we're going to need, yeah, I'm not sure if we'll make that. We need, what, 4 more error score? Alright, so we completed the harbor. Now we could get the mausoleum, however, if we got a builder here, we could chop out the mausoleum. So maybe we quickly grab builder in 3 turns to do a chop and these improvements, and then we put down the that wonder, among other things. This is also another decent place for the Royal Valley because of all the mines in this city. But I think still Washington will be a better place overall, assuming we are able to get it. Of course, if we can't get it, then it isn't worth the effort we're putting in. The wait. A campus would be pretty nice. We aren't using this pretty terrible farm. Pretty good, decent commercial over there as well. Let's put a campus down. And here we would like... Let's work on a monument to start getting the borders growing a little faster. And then let's chop out that commercial hub, and then we're going to put a mine down. And let's work on a market. Whoa, look at all this niter and coal. Okay, so we definitely want to get a city out here. Somewhere we can get this coal and this coal, which means probably right about here. That'd give us 1, 2, 3 to the niter, access to this coal and this coal. Although we'll need to be 1, 2, yeah, so that's 3-way. So about right there. It's a little close to Canada. Let's take a look at the, yeah, okay, so there is a little bit of loyalty issues. We might have to get a city here, over here as well, to kind of balance those out. Just looking if there's any other places to explore. I mean, there's places that are hidden. This whole region's pretty hidden. So let's bring this knight over there. Okay, it's already on his way back. Perfect. Let's put a lumber... let's see, do we want to chop? No, we want a lumber mill because it's next to the industrial. We could do 2 lumber mills right here. Go next turn. I hope this dam gets finished before we see a flood.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers.
Let's take a look at Alexander's. They still can't make alliances, but we can construct an embassy there. Amenities, yeah, that's no surprise. Because we're going to put the aqueduct here, we're going to go ahead and just harvest the... Oh, for gold. Yikes, I forget that corn harvested gold. That's such a wonderfully good tile right now. I'm actually going to spend the improvement to improve it and wait to get the aqueduct. Instead, just continue to use it to get the city growing quickly. Let's go for civil engineering. Okay, now here we have mines to build. A lumber mill's not a bad idea just because the production in the city's pretty bad. Yeah, 20, not even 20. Let's put the lumber mill down. Let's go over there for the mine. And we can put something over here without taking away any of these yields, since desert's the worst. Actually, you could put a canal here, and then an industrial zone here would give you a pretty decent adjacency bonus. But it's not necessary since you're going to put an industrial zone there. So we do probably want an entertainment complex. I said it in this city, but I think we'd have to put it... I don't think we can get it in a place where it could hit both these cities. Maybe here? Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Instead, let's put an entertainment complex right there. And then in LA, we could get a factory. We could grab the university, improving the housing. Could get another spy out. That'd be pretty good. Get him to start counter spying in the capital. We could, of course, get more builders since we have so many things to build. Many, many improvements. Let's move there first. I'm gonna grab another builder. I think that would yeah, one more for now. We might get another one. With that, we can now get the Rural Valley here, and we could put it in either one of these, but we definitely want to put it here so we keep the quarry. Yeah, I think that's what we go straight for that. Put it right there. Try and get it before the AI can.
Yosemite Valley to me is always a sunrise.
Found Yosemite, but it's in Canada's borders, it looks like. And this city will be pretty awesome. Now we want to put a mine here. There we go. 2 more error score. We do have quite a bit of faith. We could try to get a great merchant. Grants 3 envoys. Actually not the best great merchant though. Almost don't even want him. A great engineer is way more valuable, especially this toward production towards wonder construction is always really, really nice. Just exploring a bit with the knight. Let's see if I can get... we can't quite get there because they're all in the way, so we'll just have to wait for a minute. Oh, sorry, I missed your question. Yeah, what kind of victory are you going for? I think we're probably going to lean towards science. If we played the game out long enough, or if I had shrunk the map, domination would have been a little bit more achievable. And we still might try and go for a longer domination game. But to kind of get to that point, we got to get ahead of the AI technologically and get to things like airplanes and tanks, I think. So, yeah, that's kind of the main focus. Science with some domination. Right now we're kind of boosting our production and science and gold to sustain, hopefully, a much larger army. Let's put this lumber mill down. And explore a bit here in Canada. If we can see their cities, we might be able to spy on some other cities up here. Now let's bring this musketman over here so we can see if we can start clearing this island out so we can get our next... Well, I guess our next settler is going to come here. We also might want to use this city, our capital, to get a couple settlers out. That we could build them a lot faster, and we have Magnuson. However, we kind of need to first get a couple of the... well, get that wonder we talked about, as well as boost up the harbor. To improve the capital first. Interesting. They are building the Colossus and the Great Library. Six turns. We could... Thank you for all of your gold, AI. We could spend gold. Trader wouldn't be bad, but on a settler actually here. So we could get a city out here a little quicker. And then in this city here. Or even this one first, to be honest. We're not really spending our gold on anything. We could use it on upgrade soon, but until we get to the point where we want to attack, it's not necessarily quite worth it. So let's do that. And let's get this settler here. Now, minus mine loyalty is pretty intense. We might want to send the first one here. We're going to wait till we see if this musketman is able to even come close to clearing that region. We can get another trader by completing the market. Let's go for the chancery. She doesn't help us that much right now. Let's grab the trader instead. That'll help us pretty quickly. Completed the monument. We're gonna go ahead and spend the gold to put the dam down so that we don't take any damage or lose our improvements too soon. Normally, I would like to improve these pretty quickly to get some pretty dang good yields. The other thing we can do is, of course, put more farms down. And we can put a lumber mill here. And we want a mine to boost production significantly in that city. And we're going to come here to build this improvement. Let's also make sure that, let's see. Yeah, that's better for this city. Let's chop out this next builder and put a mine here. That must have boosted this. Yeah, that's right, because that was owned by Washington. Okay. Try and get closer, see if we can see the city name. Forest fire started. Luckily not anywhere near us. And of course we need amenities. Let's go ahead and check our resources here. See if there's any amenities we're missing out on that we could trade for. We're missing out on all 3 of these, but we can't trade for them because they only each have 1 copy. We have plenty of copies of these, which is unfortunate. But maybe we could conquer them. Actually, we are really close to having access to whales. We have this builder. We just need to improve the whales. First, though, we want to chop this so we can put the wonder down. So until we get that wonder down, let's build the lighthouse, which will give us another access to another trade route. Having completed the armory, let's grab military engineers. Let's get at least 2 or 3 of them to start getting railroads all over the place so that we can start moving across our empire a little faster. Now we have envoys. Let's grab Hunza back, giving us some more gold again, and we're going to hold on to this next envoy we have until we see a reason to send them somewhere. And then let's almost built the hacienda, but we want to build a mine. We might send this trade route to Washington to try and get as much production as possible to build the Rill Valley as fast as possible. This is looking like an island. So we probably would want to put the city pretty central to it. Is that a river? That's a weird looking river. It's right on the... I've never seen that before. A river on the coast tile. Wild. Now we could... If there's anything we want access to that's over here, is access to pearls. I don't think anyone has access to pearls. Nobody. So if only we had the Monopoly version, right? It's coming out in the next update. If you didn't see anything about that yet, they are for Axis. The developers of Civ 6 are releasing a new update, and there's going to be a new money mode where you can get monopolies and stuff on luxury resources. Looks pretty fun. But regardless, we could get access to more citrus, and then we definitely want access to pearls. And there's 2 pearls over here. This could actually be a pretty decent city, mostly to grab a couple different copies. I wonder if we can quickly negotiate open borders. It's a pretty expensive open borders deal, but it allows us to come in here and explore their empire. That's still a -9. We could hold on to it if we put the city down, move a governor there, like Reina, and then get a quick monument, and then get the next city over here. So let's plan on going here first. The alternative, of course, is to settle maybe right here, which is a little further. We would lose access to not to any of these main resources. We'd still have access to the citrus. We'd be too far away from the horses, but that's not a big deal. We'd still would have the whole floodplains area. So maybe we actually settle right here. It'll help with holding on to the city with loyalty. Let's go next turn. Let's go ahead and just put the farm down. Anything to continue to improve housing, and that's a phenomenal tile. That 2 science. This would be an awesome national park. Man. We could spend the gold if we wanted to quickly grab this tile. No, we're going to hold on to it, but we might send the builder. Let's get the builder over there, and then we'll decide. Let's heal up our heavy chariot, which also probably should be upgraded. 4 turns away. Completed the builder. Multiple builders, actually. It wants us to continue to build this massive plantation here. A couple build charges. Let's send the one with less build charges. Actually, there's just so many dang improvements. Let's send them both to the south. And then let's grab, start actually working on the city, some more vital buildings like the university. Okay, we got the builder here. Commercial hub, I think, is the next thing to get. And right here probably is the best place for it. We don't get the chop, but that's fine. And then in Charleston, completed the campus. Let's get the library in. And we finally got the dam in New York. Beautiful. It also is going to boost this industrial zone quite a bit. Gotta remember to send this trade route next turn to Washington. Now we could get another industrial zone and boost, get 2 industrial zones, but we would prefer the aqueduct, which apparently can't be built here. Wait. No, that's part of the city. There's some weird rules with aqueducts sometimes. Maybe it's because it's in between. No, I don't know. If you know why we can't build the aqueduct there, let me know. Maybe I'll look it up real quick in the Civlopedia. It provides the city with a source of fresh water from an adjacent river, lake, oasis, or mountain. Cities that do not yet have existing fresh water receive up to 6 housing. Cities that already have existing fresh water will instead receive 2 housing. If built adjacent to the Fisher, +1 amenity. Prevents food loss during drought. Must be built adjacent to the city center. Yeah, exactly. As well as an adjacent river, lake, oasis, or mountain. I'm not sure why we can't put it there. But, now that I think about it, we could use engineers to build this dam. Maybe we start putting production instead into the industrial zone. Because we can use these military engineers we're getting to build that faster, the aqueduct and the dam. And because of that, we're probably going to want to get quite a few engineers in that city. And we also could get the aqueduct. Yeah, I don't think we want it in the city now. It's 15 housing, so there's no real reason. We could focus on growth in the city and grow it really quickly, hopefully. We could also get another armory to get more military engineers here, or we could focus on some of these other districts. Honestly, the production is so atrocious. Maybe we do get industrial zone here. Gives us a +4 and would boost both of them with each other. Oh yeah, this is such terrible. But I guess it's because we're also focusing on food. It goes back to 37, yeah. And you can build these much faster now. We could instead get a wonder. No. I think we start focusing on military here in New York a bit. We're going to use this probably to build the armies to go here. So. Continue to explore the world. There is Ottawa, the capital. Let's come see what city's over here. Montreal. Now let's quickly see if one of those Canadian cities has... No, it does not. Well, I guess we're stealing gold. 216 gold, woohoo. Alright, so we are 1 away, so if we spend some faith, we can make sure we grab the Golden Age. So it's probably worth it. I would prefer to spend faith on this great engineer, but 440 is not that bad, not that much. And we're getting enough great merchant points, we probably would get the next great merchant as well. So let's go ahead and grab this great merchant. That locks in the Golden Age, and next turn we'll be able to use his ability. I actually might want to hold on to it for him for a couple turns. We need to remove the improvement, and the reason I say that is because we could use him. I think it gives you era score again, which would boost us in the next era. So I think we'll have the great merchant wait a couple turns. And unfortunately, this musketman in a rough spot. Ooh, tribal village. A little risky taking that this unit too far away from protecting the settler, but looks like that's the end of their borders. They might have another city over here. They completed Oxford. We can get in their trade route since we built the not the lumber mill, the lighthouse. Now, what would we want to chop out? They're already building the Colossus we saw here, and it's also relatively expensive. Not to mention, we'd have to get rid of the fish unless we purchase this tile. And it takes away a tile that the mausoleum would actually boost. So let's work on the shipyard. And actually we could work on the next settler or trade route. We do need troops to come clear this land before we put that settler down. And it looks like we really do need to, well, I guess I mean, if we get one access to pearls here, building a city here, we go 1, 2, 3, we get access to pearls, it would boost our amenities. But if we want to trade it to make money, we kind of need to settle over here to grab 2 more copies of it. Maybe we do chop out a settler, but we also kind of need troops over there to do anything. We could, oh, you know what? We could chop out a frigate. Let's do that. That way we can use the frigate on these barbarians. Those dang barbarians. I think we want to move towards, flight. Flight, if we get flight locked in and get advanced flight, we can go to a domination really quickly. Though, I guess in order to build advanced, we do have to have aluminum. Man, this whole shuffle mode really changes up the game. We're going to come here and say, wait till next turn. Having completed the trader, congratulations, you're going to build another trade route. And let's move this trade route to Washington to try and get the Rill Valley out faster. And let's get a mine down. Let's see, what is this city focused on? It's focused on food still, but the growth, I guess that makes it so it does grow. I see. Yeah, that's fine. And if we chop, there's rainforest, so we should actually do the chop. Who owns this city? Populants. Okay, so we chop out the entertainment complex, not bad. And we can build another one, or we can build the arena. Let's do that. Now this is another great place to put a district down, so I'm not sure if we want to chop or put a lumber mill. This is owned by New Orleans, which is struggling for food. Right, it's already putting in different districts. Let's get the lumber mill in. Alright, our first military engineer. Let's start by going to the capital. Actually, let's just put the railroad right there. And let's go ahead and chop out the frigate, giving us Aeros Gargus, which should have waited a turn. And let's move that frigate up here. And now, let's grab the mausoleum. And come here to build a couple plantations. Let's go next turn. Okay, here, yeah, let's put probably a farm, a couple farms right here, I think. Now for reals to the next turn. Whew.
Improvement makes straight roads. Improvement.
Okay, so we lose the ability to have those extra build charges. Well, no, we don't. But Public Works is actually just a better card, right? You have boosted production towards builders. But we're not getting that many builders. I am tempted to grab this just for a few turns since we're building the Royal Valley and the Mausoleum in the capital. Can build those a little faster. We're not in a... Are we in a dark age? We are in a dark age. We do have dark... Oh, wow, we're going to get a heroic age. Oh, that is awesome. This is good, this is good. This is actually pretty good because of that frigate. These, we don't have any allies, so it doesn't actually help. This might be pretty decent, but we're not actually building the spies yet. This is good. This would actually be pretty great. It would boost our gold a decent amount. This would be great if we had high enough population, which we don't, so I think we'll put those cards in, bring this builder here to put down a farm. And where can we trade to get the most production? The capital. So we'll do that. That boosts the Royal Valley even more. We're going to come here and we're going to put down a hacienda. We're going to put another one on the bananas. Okay, and now vengeance on the barbarians. We're going to creep forward. Make sure we're good. Settle. We are losing him. We're going to go ahead and send Reina. Caracas. Whoa. That must have... Their cities must have grown. We're getting more loyalty pressure than we realized. We might have to get... Well, let's spend the gold to grab a monument. For starters. And we probably need to get another city out here pretty quickly. How quick would that have been if it gave us a free settler? Heal up the musketmen. Wait another turn again. Now, we don't want to do this connection until the next era, because it'll give us a lot of era scores, so that's next turn anyways. Let's take a look at the civic tree. Urbanization neighborhoods would be nice. Fishing boats receiving extra production's also pretty nice. Ooh, communism. Also nice. Scorched Earth would be really good. We could start going to war and using pillaging to boost our abilities. That'd be really fun. Let's grab humanism so we can kind of catch up on this side of the tree. Having completed the library, let's grab the university. Pretty soon we'll be able to start getting a much bigger military. And we need a builder here, to be honest. We'll spend the gold to get the builder. In the meantime, let's work on the dam. We also could do a pretty phenomenal industrial zone like... The problem is you want it next to the dam. At least if we put the dam here, we could do an industrial zone right here. That's pretty good. Now we can also use our military engineers to boost that dam, which will be much faster. So instead, we could focus on the industrial zone, right? Ooh, it puts a +3, but that's only because it doesn't have the dam there. This would be a +4 after the dam. Now we're gonna need to spend. I want the other secret society, please. We could grab Amani. And appoint her. In like Hong Kong. Which would give us Hong Kong. Or Auckland. That's even better. Now these troops are just being worthless here, so let's bring them back. And we do need gold. Is there anything we can do to trade for some gold? We don't have much to offer. Let's take a look. He's missing mercury. Probably should have been selling these a little bit more actively. He's missing honey. Brazil, yeah, they have all the same luxury resources. I believe England does as well. Oh no, they're missing amber, mercury, and citrus. Whew, that's... Yeah, we should have been doing this forever ago. Sometimes I forget, you know? Sometimes I forget. Okay. Now that increases our gold significantly, at least per turn. But we're gonna, after we get the mausoleum, we're probably gonna need to get that next. How long till we get the 15 turns? We're gonna need to get that builder out maybe faster. And if someone builds the mausoleum first though, I'm gonna be so mad. I guess we get this settler out next turn, right? Okay, so let's get the mausoleum. And instead we'll send this settler to here, and then we'll get the next settlers over here. And for now, we'll just plan on settling right here so that we can go 1, 2, 3 and get the pearls. But it still boosts this city's loyalty, hopefully. Okay, with this last charge, let's come over here and improve the crabs. Let's get... Ooh, it wants a farm. Interesting. I think we prefer a mine. And... next turn we'll complete that. Oh, you know what? We can also grab... Let's see. Let's bring this soldier back. I knew there's other ways. There's space in my mind of other ways we can boost loyalty. If we get that unit here, we can put this card in to boost loyalty, and we can grab Praetorian. And we should have done that this turn. We have to wait till next turn to change our policy, unless there's anything we can get faster. Nope. And we don't really want to spend the gold. So let's use this last build charge. Production and gold or food and housing. Let's do production and gold. And housing, right? Okay, and to be fair, we also were in a dark age, so that was also hurting our loyalty even more. We should... Okay, yeah, we're not even in trouble now. Whew. Now that we're in the heroic age. I still think we get maybe this settler out here. It's either here or here first. I think we still get this settler here. And then we get another settler. The city's been neglected a bit, but it's better in the long run. And our capital has plenty of room for growth. Let's get a plantation. Beautiful, and then now let's come improve the whales. Now we're in heroic. We're the only one in heroic. Most everyone, in fact, we're the only one even in a golden, and America's in a dark age. I wonder if they'll flip. So now we get to choose 3 dedications. I think obviously we grab reform the coinage. Can't be plundered. We get more gold. Heartbeat of steam. We can build wonders faster. And campuses are going to provide production. We have a lot of campuses. And 2 arms. Ooh, lets us go to war easier, and we can build. We could start at least building up our army, even if we don't use the special Kazai Belly. I'm sure I said that wrong. Or we could use this So they're still on a different continent. If we take a look at the continent, this is the same. Novo Pangea. Okay, yeah, literally it's all the same continent. We just pretty much have the whole continent. So let's take a look. Let's grab this, this, and this. Confirm. And now... Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, we got our new engineer. We're going to put him to sleep for now. Want to save him up. What's this guy's ability? Enemy loses... enemies lose hit points. That's really not that good. Does he only provide benefits? Oh, it's to all... Yeah, so we just hold on to him. Now, we can get a lot of era score. Boom. Right there. And now we're going to quickly send this guy here to boost the dam. And we're going to send this guy over here to boost that dam. And we're going to use this knight to continue to explore. And this last build charge, we get a lumber mill. Oh, it's going to mine right there. And now we'll use this great merchant, giving us 3 envoys. Do we have to use that great merchant in a... Oh, boy. In a city-state? That is a possibility. Now, we can also change our policies as much as we want because we're in a new era. Oh, I did not know that. We don't need this, so we're going to take the... Oh, you know what? We're not even losing loyalty anymore, so we're not in panic mode. In fact, we're only barely rising, but as we gain population to get this city in, I'm not too worried. So, we don't have to spend money to change our policies, and we can just focus on what's best. Units are going to be pretty vital soon. However, first, this would be pretty good. Upgrades would be nice, but we're not ready to actually do the upgrades yet, so we'll continue to make money. We're not using that much coal yet. I think we're still actually have the right cards in, based off everything that just happened getting into this new era. So, okay, let's do 1 turn here in this golden era. Let's see, we could do a farm, kind of boosting all of these farms. But if anything, New Orleans needs, it doesn't actually need more food, to be fair. This probably also needs production. This will provide a little bit more food and housing. Let's put the mine down. It's just too good to pass up. We're 11 turns away from the Royal Valley being completed. Okay, well, everyone's announcing this no matter what. So, okay, so they want coal for a lot of gold, actually. We're actually going to accept this. That's a lot of gold per turn.
Bolt actions speak louder than...
Beautiful. Got another gray engineer. Now let's start coming this way to get a railroad all the way down. And let's get this, yeah. Whoop. This engineer over there. Whoa. Thought that would be a connection to this river here, but it's not. And then let's get this unit over here to protect where we want to settle. Steel. Okay, yes, steel is awesome. Lumber mills provide extra production, and we get defensives everywhere. Then we'll go for flight and figure out where we want our aerodromes to start getting planes. And then we'll start bombing people. Yes. For the glory of our empire. Alright, so now we could boost Washington again for more production. Not a bad idea. Could boost the capital as well. We want to get Quito probably get this, yeah, a couple more military engineers. We could boost Panama. Since we probably want to use Panama as well as kind of a launching point. to attack. The question is, do we... Oh, wow, 21 gold. That's too good to pass up. With that, let's grab... the bank. And then we don't need the factory. It would provide a little bit of production. We don't need housing. So we can either get builders or spies or start to get units. However, we kind of want an encampment where we're going to get units. A temple gives us faith, but we're not really using faith for anything. So let's grab the spy. Spies are important, and we need more of them. Alright, just making sure Washington had that tile selected. Let's improve the crabs. And bring this builder here. Beautiful. It's been a pretty cool map. Where'd that settler go? Right here, okay. Alright, I think this is a pretty good place to end this episode. We've made a decent amount of progress. We're still kind of in a peaceful build mode, hopefully so that we can steamroll the AI. Now we could probably take Liverpool pretty easily, but we want to make sure this Forbidden City is completed so that we'll have access to it once we do that. And we definitely want their wonders in London. We pretty much have to hit Liverpool and then come down this way. But if we have planes, we can immediately bomb all of them. So that's definitely on our horizons. And in the meantime, we still have to get our science up, especially because science is kind of our backup victory type. So, all right, everyone. Thanks for watching. This is like the first live stream I've done forever. So if you watched the live stream, thank you so much. And if you watch it not live, also thank you so much. Love y'all. It's been a ton of fun, and I'll see you next episode. And again, let me know what you think about everything and what you want to see in the next series. I'm really excited to try out Civ's new content that comes out in a few days. So see you in the next one.